This new Corpsicle Death Knight is doing really strong right now, and we used it on the last coaching session from the giveaway we did on the last top 5, so in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about the deck, show you the mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips seeing how to play with and against this deck. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire for some Hearthstone coaching, as well as check out my Metafy Hearthstone masterclasses. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the variant we used, and for the last 3 days this thing has above 61% win rate with over 1000 games, so it's definitely pretty proven. And the main new card in this one is obviously the new Ethereal, which has been making its way in plenty of different decks. It's just that good, like it really is in the 4-drop territory if we gotta be completely honest, because it just does way too much for way too little. With this card, you have plenty of card draw that way, as well as extra spell damage, so you can be abusing that with all sorts of different things like your Corpsicles, like your Down with the Ship, the Malted Magma, and heck, you could even use the Miracle Salesman oil to actually go face with it for 1 or 2 damage if you have some spell damage on the board, so that can also be somewhat nice. We have 4 frost spells in here with a couple of Horn of Winters, as well as a couple of Corpsicles. Some people even include things like Cold Feet so you can cock block elemental mages that way, but this one is only running 4 frost spells, and you could fish them out with the help of your Harbingers, especially if you actually give them Reborn with the help of Brittlebone. You also fish them out with Buttons, and Buttons also pulls a couple of Shadow spells, as well as a couple of Fire spells for you, so a lot of the times Buttons will be drawing you a couple of spells, sometimes even a single. It is a little bit on the wonky side, but it's still probably worth the run. We also have a couple of Razzers in here still, because it does allow you to build some decent boards that way, even though a lot of lists are doing just as well without the Razzers nowadays, so keep that in mind. We only have actually a single copy of Marrow Manipulator. That kind of felt wonky, but this is the list that has been performing somewhat best so far, so I guess it makes some sense, because you are gonna need a lot of corpses for your Corpsicles to cycle them through anyway. We also have Talnos in here. It's also another Death Rattle minion you could be giving Reborn with Brittlebone, as well as your Miracle Salesman, your Dreadhound Handler, as well as your Harbinger of Winter, and last but not least your Reska, which can be absolutely massive against greedier decks. We have Mining Casualties, so you can generate plenty of extra corpses. Gorgon's Ormu can generate you a bunch of corpses, or you could be greedy with it and use it for some 4 or 5 drops, that kind of deal. Helya can be super massive against cycle heavy decks like rogues, like druids, that kind of stuff. Couple of locations are a lot of damage for you as well. And yeah, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. In the early turns you're building up boards. In the mid-game you're trying to stick some damage with the help of your Corpsicles and spells, as well as your Marrow Manipulator, and usually that's about it. Like, you don't really plan on reaching the late game with this one. But if you do, you could actually maximize on your spell damage on those turns, like with the help of Ethereal, with Talnos, a couple of Horns, you could cycle actually plenty of extra spells, like you could literally do 20 damage from hand that way. Matchup-wise, here's what the stats are showing, and all of the popular matchups are going to be positive for you, so you have that going for you. And as for the mulligan, here's what people have been keeping going first. You are going to want to be curving out. Miracle Salesmen are your only 1-drop, so you're always going to be happy if you see one. Dreadhound is one of your best 2-drops. Mining is great. Harbinger, Gorgon's Ormu on curve is nice. Brittlebone on tempo going first can also be huge against most people, because a lot of people cannot handle this on turn 2, and even if they can, it's going to cost them the coin and a lot of stuff, so they're going to spend their entire turn dealing with this thing instead of actually developing. Helya can be still okay on curve, even though people keep her a lot, but as you can see, it's actually one of the worst mulligan performing cards, like it's the 3rd worst card, so keep that in mind. Same can be said for Buttons, even though people still like to hold on to it, and I would say so as well, as long as you're curving into it. We can also see location is something people love keeping, but it's not super heavy on the win rate. The rest probably not so much, even though Horn of Winter can also be a consideration if you have a good curve for it. As for on the coin, again, here's what people are holding on to. Again, try to be curving with the 1s, the 2s, the Gorgon's Ormu. Buttons in Helya here feel a bit better, because you could coin them out on turn 3. And I'd say Horn is a bit more keepable here as well. Even Ethereal could be a keep in certain situations if you ask me, but it is definitely a peculiar card. Malted Magma can also be a consideration against things like Elemental Mages, let's say. All around, that's it for the deck. Not that expensive, not that cheap. Pretty good on the win rate, not that hard to pilot decently well. It might take you a couple of games to get the hang of it, but it's definitely no rocket science, so you should be climbing with ease. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of the games from the last coaching session with it. Hope you enjoy. Against the Mage, expecting it to be Elemental. Big Spell is also on the menu, however. None of these cards help you that much, I'd say, though.
Everything.
I think you'd rather curve out a bit better than this, yeah. Quasar deck when? Getting nerfed, dude. What's the point? Okay, there you go. There's your favorite card. Miracle Salesman it is. Okay, he does look to be elemental indeed. Mining Casualties is good enough here. Why not? It should get
Like
nerfed in W. It is getting nerfed for sure. No question about it. What'd you say?
I was about to say, like, holding on to the casualties like in game 1. Would you recommend that doing more often to hold, like...
we did not deliberately hold on to it. We just did not have enough mana to spend for it. Like, it was a good play, but we were trying to do other things there. Probably was actually a better play, given how it turned out, but it still wouldn't have mattered, as we saw.
Yeah.
Okay, here you could actually tempo out with the Ethereal into the Horn. I think I actually kind of like it. Yeah, let's try that.
Let's see what we get.
Okay.
So should we use it down with a ship into the face and trade one with it?
I think so. It's not a super amazing play, but it is an okay play, and you also are gonna have Hellion extra, so that's good. Okay. I think they're gonna try and kill the card, man. Like, the card is just way too toxic to be in standard. Okay, sadly you don't have your Magma there. Oh, there you go, but he didn't really give you too much reason to go for it. Technically, we could try and bait him into going for a wide board with this 2-free, because you do actually top deck the answer. And also, if he does go for a wide board, maybe he's not even gonna kill this 2-free spell damager. So maybe we just still tempo Hellia, but kill the 3-2 with the 1-1. Okay. If he does go for a Surger here, that's gonna be kind of a bait for him, you know? We're kind of allowing him to go that way. Okay, is he gonna coin out the Surger? Please do. Doesn't. Kills Hellia instead of the damage? The fuck? That's kind of weird. Okay, bait, I'd say, was successful. Wait, he attacked Hellia and didn't kill her? Okay, apparently we have lost enough. Damn, that was something. Oh, you can actually go with Talnos here,
Talnos
yeah.
Magma, right?
Talnos, Magma, and Miracle Salesman looks pretty lit. This guy. Oh, hold up. Use the 1 mana Snake Well in this case. Wait, yeah, that was 4 health, sadly. Okay, close enough. I think it was still the better play.
Yeah, that was still pretty good.
Okay, that gives him a lot of draw. Where the fuck are the plagues, man? There are 5 plagues in there, dude.
Oh, man.
He's almost dead.
Is he, though? That's 3 and 5, 8...
He is dead. He's exactly dead with a hero power, isn't he?
15 with a hero power, he's dead, yeah.
Yeah, exact. Show lethal first, man. Don't be a dick. Magma and Corpsicle were the first cards you want to play there.
Oh, really?
Well, you basically keep this guy guessing, is he dead or not? Like, you could have just showed him he's dead. Alrighty.
I didn't think about the sequencing here.
Yeah, always thinking about the sequencing. Yeah, imagine,
That's
Ray.
That's another...
Another one.
I mean, we could hold on to the handler, right?
Yeah, Handler is always a keep, like it's your best 2-drop basically. I wonder if Oracle here is actually a hold on to with this Horn of Winter actually. Yeah, let's remove one Oracle, keep everything else. Kinda sounds good, doesn't it?
Right.
Not super amazing, not the worst.
Do we just coin out the handler?
This guy's Big Spell Mage. I don't think it's gonna be that worth for us to coin out. You might end up rather coining out Razzler Dazzler. So let's just chill for now. The handler doesn't do much for you. You don't have anything to do next turn. So these are the questions you need to ask yourself when deciding should you coin or not. Like, does that actually allow you to do anything better next turn? And now we actually are going to be able to kill this 1-2 instead.
Yeah.
Okay, the coin might end up being for Marrow Manipulator. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, Dread Handler, the 1-2. Okay. Okay, good to know we have Ruska in the horizon. What should we do?
Should we do the standard play with Oracle and Horn?
It's not the worst thing in the world indeed. Worst case scenario, we down with the ship his face. Yeah, I think I'm down with it. Mining Casualties is actually not bad here. Let's go with the Mining Casualties, kill the 2-1 with the minion though. Okay, he did kill off our guy, but he spent his entire turn doing that, so we'll allow it. What do you want to do here?
Yeah, face and down with the ship, probably. Maybe
Yeah,
use
Mining
the
Casualties as
casualties.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mining Casualties are great against this guy, because even if he does have his Tsunami, these are going to be taking most of the hits for you. And yeah, we go down with the ship here. You don't want to be spending too much corpses, because next turn it might be a coin marrow, actually. Yeah.
And now we have the 5 corpse.
Should we just do it? No, he's not. He discovered that.
Oh, true.
Okay. If we coin it out, it is a very good amount of damage, and it also sticks. You don't have an amazing follow-up turn, but it is what it is, I'd say. So, yeah, let's just coin out Marrow Manipulator and face everything. I was considering maybe using one of these 1-1s first to kill the 1-2 instead, so you can actually generate corpses for the Corpsicle for next turn, but surely he's gonna play something for you to generate from. Could
if
go
he doesn't play anything, we're also fine.
Yeah, sure, but that never happens.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty disgusting. If it goes for a Blizzard or Flame Strike, that could be 8 armor for him. Well, first things first, the 5/5 can go face, so you see if it's a counterspell or not. It's not a counterspell, that much we know. Well, with this Helia in play, you can just do that plus down with the ship his face and keep on blasting.
Just go face everything,
yeah,
right?
Everything goes face, I'd say. You don't want to be wasting damage on this thing.
He will draw some corpses.
Hopefully. Some of them plagues would not be the worst. He does have 4 frost plagues in there, that's kind of insane. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. God damn these.
Another secret.
Yeah. We could actually steal off that Titan of his. We're gonna have to spend a fair bit of mana though. Go face with one of the 1/1s. Okay, so it's counterspell guaranteed this time. One of the 1/1s can double attack into the 2/2.
Yeah, and then we just steal the Titan, right?
Yeah, then you go with Reska into the 5/1. It's gonna cost you 7 mana. It's actually even cheaper, 6 mana. Yeah. Attack into the 5/1 and go face. And use this for opponents should cost 2 more next turn or just win. Okay, that was decent enough. That Khadgar definitely was trying his best there to annoy us, but need to try harder. Another deck. Takes one to know one. Okay. It's an interesting looking hand, but we're probably not gonna hold on to the plague. Even Helia is actually kind of low on the keep list nowadays. She's actually bottom 3.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah, going first especially. You only keep Helia on draw heavy classes like rogues, druids. Mages also kind of work, but you probably even look for other things going first especially. I think we only hold on to the brittle bone out of these. It could still end up being quite good against these guys. Like tempoed out on turn 2, they don't have much to do. And you usually get some death rattle action to go with it. So far you don't, but we are gonna see a couple of more cards till then, so hopefully that happens. So far it doesn't. That's a pass. You still tempo core out, you don't need to actually have a death rattle minion for the opponent to lose their shit against you.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
You just drop a Brittlebone Buccaneer here for the tempo. He can still lose his mind against it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he has Horn of the Winter plus 3 damage to do that plus a hero power right now.
Oh, we can play that.
Okay, that's perfect. This guy apparently is some Starship bullshit.
Just play out the Winter Edge.
Yeah, whip out the Harbinger, and this thing is not gonna increase in damage itself. I don't think you need to do much else here. Just go face. How's it going, Big Daddy? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, sniper in chat. Low life in chat, guys. The word you're looking for is low life. Okay. We just kill off into the 2/1, into the 2/2. That is gonna give you another horn. It's not super amazing, but it is something to do. Yeah,
So should we trade in?
Yeah, you trade in the free one into the 2/2. see what we're working with. 2-2. Maybe it's not the dumbest double magma here, is it? It's not amazing, but this hand is far from amazing anyway, so...
Yeah, but we can do
well,
magma
one magma,
and,
one hero
and,
power is fine, yeah.
yeah.
Let's get that corpse in, true. And face.
The citadel stands strong.
Oof, we ain't going nowhere fast, fuck. No corpse generation, no card draw, no nothing.
Hmm. What is it? Just hero power and down with the ship into his face. And just let that sit here.
This guy's gonna have plenty of life gain against you. Maybe you're just down with the ship the 2-2 so this 1-4 sticks around for longer. Yeah, down with the ship the 2-2, like it's just 1 extra damage, so it's not that big a deal. Hero power and face. I mean, would it be better, Big Daddy? Probably not as much, but it's not a bad requirement now that you said it. It kind of is still wonky because it really forces you to buy a new expansion for newer players. That'd be pretty shit, but it is an interesting idea. But we all saw the expansion is nothing to write home about, so probably not an amazing thing to enforce on people, is it? We definitely want to get Gorgonzormu up and running here. 1 Malted Magma is decent as well. This 1-3 I think lived a full life anyway. You have another one in hand, so we should be able to abuse it later. So just Gorgonzormu and 1 Malted Magma face. Happy to hear, Ray. Okay. Took it like a champ for ya. Pretty good stuff. What the fuck is this guy doing, man? That was kind of on the weird side. Okay. We can actually get even the Frost tag in here. So I'd say you Corpsicle his face and then Horn, Razzler.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corpsicle the face, Horn, Razzler. See if we get a rush out of it. Even if you don't, you're probably going face with this Gorgonzormu, but it's still nice to get that extra info before we do anything drastic.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, just go face with both of these. No, face, it's charge.
Oh, what is it? Charge. Oh, that's charge.
It's the OG charge card. That is classic right there. Yeah, okay, well this guy's almost dead. If he doesn't go with... Right now he could get the couple of 5/5s and 20 back to 21 health, but let's see. Okay, I guess he won't, just clears these. We have a couple of Corpsicles, so good amount of damage. These are all dying. But you are actually getting the Farseer, what's his face here? Problem is Corpsicle can go to your own face too, so that'd be shit. So let's see. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Marrow Manipulator, double Corpsicle with the Horn, GG. You could even technically... I mean, no you don't. Just Marrow Manipulator and Corpsicle twice. And that's how you should order this, because if you did it the other way around, the Corpsicles would spend your corpses first and Marrow would have ended up empty. Yeah, Corpsicle his mouth. And face. Okay, that went well. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that rage. Would have been nice if... Actually, I'm not even sure if the repeat would be a full cheese. I think it would have been a 1-cost cheese. At least that's what happens on the fizzle cheese, which is pretty shit, if I remember correctly. Yes, the war, yeah. That can be shit. Might have to go for some more, Kelly action against this guy.
So just hold on to the down with the ship.
No, I wouldn't straight up hold on to it without a Helia. I think it's a full toss. Okay, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say we can rush that down, but I think we just used the down with the ship, right?
Yeah, I think it's worth it too. Giving him card draw and armor all over again. Not our idea of a good time. Yeah, just get it over with. Okay.
Use the Harbinger.
Yeah, just a Harbinger here. Okay.
Base buttons.
Yeah, just buttons and the face, sure. Okay, the horn is something to consider still. It's turn 5 for this guy. I think we actually could manage to get a little bit of extra damage in if you horn out a Dreadhound. It's turn 5 though, he could have the new card. The Spellburst bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay to try your luck here. Yeah, horn out one Dreadhound. On the left side would be the correct positioning. This way, your highest damage would be in the middle, so if he had an idea to cleave here, which he doesn't, obviously, but if you were against a hunter, let's say, Hollow Hound going in the middle at least dies. And warriors do have access to Ignis Wind Fury. Okay, he's forging the Sanitize for next turn, probably. And if he's running Sanitize, he probably runs Ignis as well. Ooh, that's lovely. Yeah, let's whip out Helia then. In the middle again. And face everything.
So hopefully he draws something, yeah.
There you go, that could cog block him to Sanitize.
The other opponents weren't that
Yeah,
good at
that's
drawing
pretty
those
nice.
plagues.
They were refusing. Okay, well, we are gonna give him a little bit of armor, not too much, only 6. But yeah, the free 2 plus down with the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, free 2 into it.
We start with the 3-2, right?
Yes. We're not gonna be able to do good Marrow Manipulator here, we're nowhere near the corpse action, but you didn't even get the horn, so it's whatever. Yeah, down with the ship it. And you could tempo out the location here and... Or actually... We still don't have the Frost tag in, but we're not gonna waste our Corpsicle here for a Razzler against the Warrior especially. Put down the Horizon between the 4/4s and use it and go face with everything. Against the Warrior, pretending we're gonna stick a big board on these turns now is definitely not what you should be going for. Yeah, there's that card I was talking about. Is he gonna have a spell for it? Of course he is. Still leaves you with a 1/1. It's a good amount of corpses you got, at least. Now we could do some good stuff with Marrow Manipulator, but we're gonna try to get this 3-5 off the board first, so use the location first. Attack the 1/1 in it.
That was perfect.
Use location again. And Marrow Manipulator is happening. Nothing else needs to happen here, honestly. Yeah, just marrow his mouth. And that's about it. Okay, good amount of damage. Plagues are also blasting. This could cock block a Zilly for him. That's a bitch. This Oracle ain't too bad.
Okay.
I think we should try some stuff with the Oracle, but
start with the location.
I think you actually hero power into the 2-1 first because you need one extra corpse for the Corpsicle to start blasting.
Ah, yeah.
So hero power into the 2-1 first. It's giving him extra armor, but everything would. Wait, actually, should we even? No, fuck that. Just Horn and Razzler here. Horn Razzler gives you the 4th idiot. And use the location still.
Yeah.
I think we'd rather hold on to this spell damage for later when we can combo it off with even more shit.
Unfortunate that we didn't use the Magma before.
Not that unfortunate. Like I said, you don't pretend you're gonna stick a board against this guy, you just force him to spend his entire turn doing that instead of actually developing himself. So yeah, that was actually I mean, yeah, we could have actually Magma'd instead of the hero power there and Horned. Guess it would have given an extra minion, but like you saw, it wouldn't have mattered much.
Yeah.
Let's go with the 3-mana Ethereal and Corpsicle his mouth. See what that gives us.
Arcane magic. How enigmatic.
Another Corpsicle, just what the doctor ordered. So yeah, Corpsicle his mouth. And put down the 2-mana Mining Casualties, use the location, and that's about it. Gotta load these Corpsicles in. For the false... what? King. Nailed it.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a big one.
That is quite large indeed. Fuck. That thing is huge.
Yeah, I
Good
think we're fucked,
Magma
right?
for 6 damage. How much? Do we actually have lethal? 14, 18. Yeah, that's 1 on lethal. You just start blasting with the Molten Magmas, both the Corpsicles to the face, and then go face with all the idiots on the board. Use the spells first.
Okay.
We managed to get there. So yeah, you gotta be really on your toes looking for lethal outs when you're doing these things. Corpsicles to the face and minions to the face. Easy.
Yeah,
That
to
was
be
a
honest, I
close
didn't
one.
saw that lethal here.
Yeah, we had to look for it hard there. Like, if we had to clear this, would have basically lost the game if we had to leak that much damage
that
into his crap.
That would be
So,
lost on spot.
It was a good idea to start off. Can we actually win it? Yeah, with this deck, you should be planning about lethals a couple of turns before you actually start blasting for lethals. Kind of hard against armor classes though, because they dangle the carrot further and further. Yes, this guy did.
It's a good thing we didn't use the Magma before. Good thing we didn't use the Magma before.
Was it? Technically, still would have been enough. Would have been at 1 extra damage here still. You just would have sunk the damage a turn earlier. couple of turns earlier. Okay, against the Wheel Lock, probably. Pain Lock is also up there in the win rates at least, but not that scary anymore. What are you thinking here? Going second.
Yeah, I think we keep on to the Gogron's Armor and one Winter, right?
Given you don't really have any other 1-drops than a single Miracle Salesman, keeping a 2-drop as a 1-drop is also not a bad idea, so I think you can keep both the Harbingers, they give you nice good cycles, so let's just remove Razzler. Turn 1 Harbinger, turn 2 Harbinger, turn 3 Gorgon's Armor, nothing wrong with that. Okay, turn 1 Brittlebone then. Hopefully he does not have his Salesman. Okay. This shows us what he is, and he is indeed Hand Wheel. Yeah, coin out the Harbinger. Sadly, you insta-top deck the Corpsicle, so if you do manage to pull off double Harbinger, that's only going to be free spell card draw, but still...
Harbinger?
Brittle, I meant Brittle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. The King, welcome, dude. Okay, definitely Harbinger in face. You're missing Lumia for your Tourist Valley? You can play the deck without Lumia, but she is definitely improving it. How's it going, Cax? Welcome. Blue. Bitches love blue.
Face Gorgon's Armor.
Yeah. Harbinger is also not a bad idea still, but as like we said, it's not even gonna give you an extra spell, so you don't need to worry about it too much. It's still not bad to get a Reborn out of it. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, it's not a bad deck. If the student would like to check it out, we could give it a check, but it's up to him. God damn it, stop top decking frost spells for fuck's sake. God damn you, game. Okay, we are gonna have to handle this thing. Definitely...
Yeah, we just waste one Corpsicle here.
I mean, technically you could hero power into it and that's gonna give you enough to actually get it back, but is that even worth? 2 Corpsicles are nice. These guys do have some healing, but not that much. So we will need those Corpsicles later, probably. You do have plenty of corpses from the mining casualties, so...
So hero power, the 3-3 and the 3-3, and then Corpsicle, right? This 3.
The 3-2 attacks into the 8-8, that should be giving you a Horn of Winter, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Hero power into it, yes. Gorgon's Armor kills itself. Corpsicle into it. And Harbinger still for the Reborn. And face. It still gives you some corpses, so it's not that bad. If this baits out a Defile, we're okay with it. It even leaves you with the 1-4 alive. Positioning wise, the 1-4 should have been in the middle here because Domino Effect kills it now. If it was in the middle, it survives at 1. Okay, does he have another one? And if so, will he use it? Okay, another bitch. Okay, that's a good amount of corpse expenditure, but we don't have the corpses just yet for it. The free one definitely kills itself into it. We are not very happy. This cheese might end up actually having some good stuff in it. If you get lucky with a rush. I mean, he just showed you a table flip, so we could try our luck with it. Yeah, let's see it. It's also gonna give you a good chunk of corpses. There you fucking go. Easy game, easy life. 2-4 attacks, corpse it down. And should we horn out a mining casualties? I think you should, because you have a Marrow Manipulator up next. That's about it.
Load up some corpse.
How's it going, Macau? Macaco? Nailed it. So good at names, guys. Well, that's sad. Still leaves you with some. Alrighty, well, that's gonna start blasting nicely. Yeah, marrow his damn mouth, and next turn you might have lethal with these Corpsicles.
So, yeah. Right.
We have him on the ropes. That sucks, literally. Okay, at least you have corpses for one of them. That ain't too bad. What
Should we just
do
use
here?
the location?
I think so. Location, one Corpsicle. This way he doesn't have anything to suck on. He's gonna have to play something and suck it himself. And they don't have that many of those. Okay. Oh, really? Like macaque, I guess? Macaque? Is that an English word? Probably. Okay, he did indeed suck it himself. Fuck. We're in danger. That was his last suck, at least, out of that. Well, Dreadhound into the 8-8 and use location, yeah.
Times.
Yeah, Dreadhound into it and use location. Hero Power do the same. And let's see what else we're working with. Let's see the first location. Okay, what the fuck? I mean, we actually have lethal if this goes face once.
Oh.
Yeah, piece of shit. God damn. Well, use one Corpsicle on the 8-2 and put down mining casualties then. Fucking hell, man. So lame. Got your hopes up the first time and then it shot on itself. Problem is he could have a Ziliax here, not much you can do about that. Doesn't. Acceptable. He is respecting everything you plop. God damn, he has another... Oh wait, he actually showed us he had another Helldrick. Fucking idiot. But we didn't even notice it. Okay. Kelly's kinda cool. The problem with her is she just procs his healing out of that weapon the first time.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the location. 1/1 attacks into it. Use it again, yeah. If it goes 3 times face, that would have been lethal. Corpsicle his face twice. And should we hero power into the 8-1? Might as well. Yeah, just hero power the 8-1. You don't want to give him anything on the board. You saw he still has one more drink in, so just kill the 8-1 and that's all. We don't even play the 1-man, I think. Because he could top deck Ziliax and that would screw you over. Right now his healing is limited. We have 7 damage from hand as is. Okay, hero powers. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh no. Anyway, GG. Yeah, corpse his ass.
Yeah.
Okay. We started blasting now. Yeah, we definitely played this one well. There were plenty of things we could have slipped up with. We kept it nice and efficient. This guy had more healing than he was supposed to. They don't normally run 2 health drinks, I think. It's the Shaman again. Probably is gonna be Asteroid again, even though Evolve and Rattler are still as good as ever. What are you thinking about this hand?
Yeah, I think it's a full send, right?
Mm-hmm. Return to sender. Okay, much better, much better. Hard pass.
Job's done.
Here, definitely a good idea to tempo out the Buccaneer. That is something a lot of people don't do much, but tempoing out the Buccaneer is super annoying for the opponent. Like, it's not about what you can do about the Buccaneer, it's about what they're gonna do against it. Like, if this guy had both his 1 mana, 2 damage, I mean, he wouldn't have been too sad about using it, but still would have been kind of weird. Anyway, Harbinger in face.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Next turn is probably gonna be buttons. Get them cards in. Okay, it lived the full life. That's his whole turn too. Let's see the top deck. Down with the shit. Nah, not good enough. I think it's just buttons face. We could actually get a horn out of it though. If you get a horn, we could consider something. So yeah, put down buttons. Didn't get a horn. We could try again if we traded, but I don't think that's worth. Nah, just go face. I think we're respecting these people's boards too much. I think if you just raise him into the face area, especially with this malted Magma and Ethereal, we should be getting there before he does. Right now, next turn Ethereal Magma is going to be pretty good for you. We might actually end up overdrawing though, unless you get a horn. Sure. You are pretty high chance of getting a horn out of the Ethereal, so let's put down 3 mana Ethereal, 2 mana Magma.
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
There you fucking go. You actually got 2 of them.
2 of them.
Should we just horn out both the down with the shits? We could actually... Let's horn out the corpses for Marrow Manipulator. So double horn into 1 mining casualties, 1 down with the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be thinking about how you can load up your potential next play, and Marrow Manipulator on a potentially empty board would be lovely. So mining casualties it is. These casualties are also pretty nice against his potential asteroids later, but we're not gonna wait for those. We're trying
Hopefully
to get
not,
this
no.
game before that happens. Well, you don't find it strong, but the stats show it is indeed strong, so you must be doing something wrong with it, Death Senna. We also lost your first couple of games with it today. Felt like we were over-trading a little bit too much. You can actually clear the board while connecting face, and you actually have a very surprising amount of burn damage against most people. But
I don't think we could have done anything in the first 2 games.
The first one maybe, the second one probably not. Okay, how much damage do we have? A buttload. We have 10 damage from hand. You're literally 2 off lethal, potentially lethal off the top if you actually get yourself a plague out of him. So,
We risk it, huh?
play Malted Mogman down with the ship to his face. Not down, no! What the fuck? Down with the ship, his face. And should we actually trade once into that so you get the corpse in? Yeah, trade one of the silver hands, go face with everything and Corpsicle his face. This way he's not dead the plague, but also he's surely dead next
So
turn.
this one we also
Corpsicle
trade,
his
right?
face and go face, go face, go face, go face, quickly, come on. Why would you trade here? Like, just get that damage in.
Oh.
There you fucking go. Imagine if you traded there. For some reason I thought we actually did not bring him to lethal damage to a single plague here. Nothing but a face thing. Say my name gets it, he's been long enough here. Live in fear, guys, live in fear. Nobody is safe. Against another Shaman. Mining is nice, the rest not really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, doubt it, Kex. Yeah, happy to hear, Lo. I try to keep a no bullshit approach in my streams. I am 34? Yeah, 34. Nailed it. I'm so good at numbers, dudes. I literally do it for a living. Okay. Okay, hard pass. These guys are known to run Magma, so next turn coining out above the mining is probably not the bestest of ideas. If you top deck a Death Rattle minion, that'd be pretty lit though.
Yeah.
The fuck you will. Well, just a single mining is still not a bad idea. It could still bait out a magma of him if he has one. That's about it. He ain't doing much, neither are we. Another mining casualty sounds fine. Just double traded and that's about it.
Yeah.
I think if he had magma, he would have used it instead of hero powering here. If he does, at least we get the corpses in anyway. Okay, running a Needle Rock. Everybody runs that.
Yeah,
You
he
can
doesn't
tempo
do
out
much
a
either.
You can tempo out a Brittle Bone plus hero power, kill the totem and go face. Pretty rocky start. Yeah, put it somewhere, doesn't matter. And hero power as well.
Asteroids.
Okay, still living. Is he gonna coin the magma? Goddamn, he top decked it. So yeah, we had a good read on him that he did not have it all this time, but he did top deck it. That ain't bad. Let's fucking go then. Yeah, whip it out. No, I think you can kill this 3-2 with a couple of those. You don't want to be getting that extra damage to your face, and this Hellia could remain, so yeah, trade a couple, go face and Hellia.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Still have nothing loaded up for the wrestler.
Okay, well, buttons
Not
gives
sure,
you a lot of
just-
stuff to do, and we can actually load up on different spell schools here for the wrestler. So I think that's what we should be doing. Yeah, Horn, 1 Magma, 1 down with the ship on the 2-4,
Yeah.
and the 4-4 kills. Okay, this way we have all 3 of these. And he also has a good amount of plagues in there. Sadly, it's not frost plagues, but the blood plagues might actually be nice here. Because we might be in for some healing needs. Okay, let's see the Wrestler. We know he still has a couple of Magmas in there, but hopefully no spell damage to go with it.
Let's kill one of that, right? Or should we use the Magma?
I think you Horn Magma, yeah. Horn Magma and face. Good enough. If he does have the spell damage, the 6-5 and 3-6 and the 2-6 live, obviously he's gonna trade with the 3-5. That Ren is gonna do some messy shit for both of us. Hopefully we don't destroy our plagues. In his deck, that is. If... Well, we're still left with a 6-1 and a 2-2. After he does the Magma. Yeah, you drew some stuff. Oh my goodness, 1 mana Marrow.
That's good.
Say it ain't so. Let's fucking go. Hopefully we don't discard it though. Decent. Nice, nice.
That was pretty good.
We like that. Ooh, takes 6 like a champ. Leaves our 2-2 alive. Let's fucking go. Gave us a 1 mana Raspberry. Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
This game is hilarious. Okay, so I think you actually start off with the 1 mana Razzler, see if you can get some
rusher.
Yeah, some rushers to get that 5-7 off. Okay, you got a charger again. We could actually blast with both the Marrow Manipulators. They're both loaded up. The 5-7 can attack into the 5-7. This way it's gonna be cleaner for the Marrow Manipulator to get it off. And yeah, play both the Marrow Manipulators, I'd say.
Yeah, but we don't have space.
Oh shit, you're not wrong.
So we could run into the Titan. Or we run into the other one.
I mean, this guy's dead for sure, so yeah, kill off the 2-2 into the 5-2 and then double Marrow. Yeah, for some reason I was seeing this board as having enough room. Okay, then we start blasting. Yeah, surely we win this one. But yeah, that 2-2 living there would not have done anything, because it's always obviously gonna die there. Thanks, man. Buttons right there, buddy.
No,
People cut Razzlers. I don't know, still feels pretty strong. Didn't pick a plague there. Have some class, man. Figured it out. Yeah, that Razzler was definitely lit.
that was pretty good, yeah.
Imagine getting that Dorian too. Lovely. Alrighty, man. Well, hope you enjoyed the sesh. You definitely got to see plenty of different thought processes, what you should be thinking about, how you should be executing turns, how you should sequence them, like draw before you actually.
Yeah, you definitely helped me with that Death Knight deck.